Hey everyone, Real Weasel here, and today we're going to be talking about Gunna's debut studio album, Drip or Drown 2. After taking a look at the somewhat successful Drip Harder album on the first and only buffet of shit, Gunna proved himself to be hip-hop's most non-essential character, and couldn't pass the low bar set by colleagues Lil Baby and Nav with his mumbly vocals and his non-existent lyrical ability. At least Nav makes his own beats and writes his own words. With Drip or Drown 2 being exclusively produced by Weezy and Turbo, and boasting features from Young Thug, Playboi Carti, and the previously mentioned Lil Baby, is Drip or Drown 2 any better than the lackluster Drip Harder? It couldn't possibly be worse, right? Yeah. Hate to break it to you, but this album is a contender for worst album ever made. There are very few good things I can say about this album. To kind of take this album track by track, the opener, With It, boasts a watery instrumental which very easily distracts you from Gunna's. The next track, Outstanding, is exactly what it sounds like, with its standout catchy chorus, a first for Gunna. But then we get to the song One Call, which, while we do return to the watery instrumental, we start to run into this mixing problem with Gunna's vocals, with the chorus being mixed very low and the verses being mixed higher. The track Cash War sees Gunna mumbling even more than usual, with a dull, slow flow. It's like this track feels like it's been slowed to 75% of its original speed. And when Gunna tries to reach into that high register, it's particularly horrendous. The album finally starts to pick up again at the track Richard Millie Plain, with its promising instrumental and pre-chorus, well, which isn't exactly the best, is at least better than everything else I've had to tolerate thus far. But of course, the album takes another nosedive in quality with the track Derek Fisher, with the wateriness of the instrumental coming off more annoying than usual. The chorus is completely incomprehensible. Did somebody tell Gunna to slur his words even more than usual? The Lil Baby feature does nothing to save this track either. The instrumental to Baby Birkin literally sounds like music you would play to get your child to go to sleep. Gunna doesn't even try to rap on beat. He also talks about working hard on this track, though I assume he's talking about another album because it clearly isn't this one. Also, in the chorus is Gunna talking about fucking his daughter. Yeah, here are the lyrics. I know my purpose, European car, it came with curtains. I have a daughter, I'm buying her Baby Birkin. Fucked her good and got her legs hurting. What? Why would you brag about having incest with your child? The next track, Speed It Up, is an absolute lyrical wasteland. It's as if Gunna wrote some actual decent verses, but just scrapped everything but the nouns themselves. It's as if Gunna's ability to write grammatically correct sentences has also proved to be lackluster. Did Gunna stop trying to make even decent songs after Richard Millie Plain? Things finally pick up on the track Three-Headed Snake with Young Thug's excellent feature, though Gunna sounds like the one being featured here. It's as if Gunna heard the argument, oh, Gunna sounds like the store brand Young Thug, and proved them exactly right, with Young Thug doing his shtick and then Gunna trying to copy it but failing spectacularly. It's like Young Thug tries to rap fast, then Gunna tries to rap fast. Young Thug reaches into his high register, and then Gunna tries to reach into his high register but fails at doing so, because he has no talent. Gunna even uses the exact same flow as Young Thug. The one thing Gunna does do better than Young Thug though is make me laugh with the line, I'm chubby but shit, my pocket's in shape. Shows that Gunna is maybe self-aware a little bit. Maybe he frequents r/hip-hop circle jerk. I mean, who knows? With the following tracks, Big Shot, On a Mountain, and Out the Hood just being generic, there's nothing good I can say about these tracks besides On a Mountain having a somewhat decent instrumental. And the mixing problem from One Call also comes back on this track. Same Young Nathan is also a boring track as well, though boasting a Playboi Carti feature, he does nothing more than copy Gunna's flow and vocal inflections. It's as if Playboi Carti looked at everything unique he did on Dial It and just threw it in the trash for this track, though. Again, I don't know why you would want to put any effort. I mean, this is Drip or Drown 2 we're talking about. The closer on this thing, Who You Foolin', also boasts a pretty good instrumental, though that's pretty much the only thing separating it from the previous four duds. So yeah, that is Drip or Drown 2 summarized for you. The Young Thug feature was pretty nice, as well as the few of the instrumentals. But otherwise, this whole album is just devoid of anything good you could say about it. It's as if Gunna already stopped trying this early into his career. But if we ignore the bad lyrics, the inconsistent instrumentals, the lack of any good features, pretty much everything about this album can be summed up in why am I even here? There is absolutely no reason to listen to this album. But Weasel, I hear you say. You said the Young Thug feature was pretty good. Now, while that may be true, if you want to listen to Young Thug, just go listen to a fucking Young Thug album. He has like 15 Young Thug albums that are 10 times better than this album could ever try to be. And if you want to hear someone try to unsuccessfully copy Young Thug's vocal style, then just go listen to Lil Baby or Nav instead. But Weasel, the instrumentals to Richard Millie Plain and Who You Foolin' are pretty good. Just listen to Sold Out Dates instead. Are we really at the point where we're defending an album that has 3 good qualities, none of which have to do with the lead artist himself? Yeah, I'm giving Dripper John 2 a 0 out of 10. There's literally nothing about Gunna that I can say is even passable with this album. It's like wow, we really need another generic trap album. It just please regurgitate more of the same shit over and over again. Just please. If you want to take the time out of your day to go watch any of my other videos, you can take a look at the Map of the Soul Persona reaction review that I did a couple months ago over here somewhere, I assume, with the whole YouTube annotations thing. Don't watch the buffet of shit video, because I pretty much said everything I said in that video in this review, specifically with Drip Harder, and I'm planning to remake all those reviews eventually with the actual script. I'm sorry this didn't come out on Wednesday. I was pretty much just too lazy to edit it. So yeah,